Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Your king is here, baby. Solana beautifully hits our price target of 173. Guys, come on. It cannot get any better than that. Literally to the T, my friends. We literally called the high. We called the high. Guys, we literally called the high. I mean, we went over this chart over and over and over. Put targets in. We talked about each level and why we like it. Today, we get the pump to 173, and it hit 173.76 was our target, and it hits 174 almost on the money. Guys, I don't honestly, I'm kind of shocked that it hit it on the money. It didn't blow past it, but the fact that it hit it that close is beyond insane. I'm never not going to target open close highs and lows, man. I cashed my soul out at 173. Wardo. W's. Horns in the chat for Wardo. Hodl gang strong, my friend. My goodness. 173. The man literally cashed out $1 before the high. How insane is that? Great job, buddy. Great job. No vertical stream to have fun with today. Vertical stream is on there, my friend. But no, you're not in the right stream there, fam. You're not in the right stream. But I will say that the cool thing is I figured out the bot situation. Yeah, I can do Who's Your Daddy. We'll go over it in just a second. Y'all know the deal. We'll be getting into Who's Your Daddy a few more times. But that being said, figured out the bot issue. It was exactly what we thought about yesterday. It was the fact that I needed to create whichever stream I created last, right, would be the stream that it goes to. Okay, so because I scheduled the vertical stream first, then I scheduled the widescreen stream second, and ends up jumping to the last one I made. So W's in the chat for the bot being in the real chat this time. Gotta love it. We're back, boys. Today, your messages count, by the way. Your messages will count. I added the points to you as well. Sorry about that. So David, you both got your points back. That being said, everything on the chatting side will be counted for. We are not going to be counting watch time this week because we had the bug, but now that we figured it out, next week we'll go back to counting watch time. So today, chat your little heart away, and you'll get those points added to your profile. Obviously, top 10 at the end of the week gets a chance at $100. That means the bot on both sides. Maybe. I don't know. For some reason, the chat is still a little weird. I have to figure out the chat problem within, as you can see right here. I got to figure out that issue, but it's all good. So long as it's working in the right, in the right chat. The full stream bot is what we really needed to work so you guys can do it where you're used to doing. So we're at least on our way to making it perfect. That being said, guys, Solana hitting our beautiful target. Market's a little red today, but again, we were prepared for this. And let's get right into Bitcoin predictions. Man, I was beyond excited for this stream. The fact that we hit it literally on the dot, almost the penny. Almost hit the price target on the penny for Solana on the 4-hour. Obviously, you can blow through that, but the fact that we got that before it had its first red candle, absolutely insane. That's why you tune into the live stream every single day to get your price targets for coins you might be holding and so forth. That being said, let's hop over to the Bitcoin predictions today. Bitcoin dropped below 70K today. But guess what? You know Bitcoin rebounded almost immediately off that previous high. We'll talk about that too on stream today. Finally, some different price action to fully discuss. There's no chatting points really now. So it's mostly been based on predictions. But today you will get chatting points. People that did get chatting points in the other chat, it was probably just a few tiny baby points. So that being said, let's go ahead and do the Bitcoin predictions. Looking at price now. Do you guys think Bitcoin by the end of the stream is going to be more or less than 71,209? Type in exclamation BTC more or exclamation BTC less if you think it's going to be more or less than 71,209. That being said, guys, it's quite interesting because today we are down. We are down 2% on the day, roughly 2K from that pretty much a new high we set, I would say, yesterday or even late last night. But we could essentially see maybe lesses today. If you are in the vertical chat, by the way, if you're in the vertical stream, these your picks won't count. Got to jump over to the mainstream, Dom and XFH. Make sure you jump to the mainstream on the YouTube channel. You'll see it with the real thumbnail. You can, and Bobby, you all can put in your predictions on the main chat. You'll see it over there. So make sure you go to the main chat. Just click the YouTube channel and jump over to that. But guys, while that's being done, my friends, that's being done, everybody say good morning, good afternoon, or even good night to Sir Pepe. Pepe's back, ready to party today. He failed miserably yesterday, but maybe today he'll be on point. Pepe's in the chat if you're part of the Hodl gang. If you are or want to be a part of the Hodl gang, you get 2 extra entries on this Friday's giveaway, aka tomorrow. You get 2 extra entries every single week if you're part of the Hodl gang. Last week, one Hodl gang member did end up winning $100. We give away $300 every Friday, 100 to 3 different winners. So you do have a better chance of winning if you are a part of the Hodl gang. So it's literally $1. Join it. I wish I could give it away for free, but it won't allow that on YouTube. That being said, click the join button next to the Lux Algo logo or on the main channel and join up, my friends. My prediction doesn't work. Jacob, my prediction doesn't. Sorted, dude. It's not my problem. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. Shoot. Guys, wait a second. I'm closing it. That's my bad. I'm closing it. Hold on. That's my bad. I got so excited for it working. That it just, I forgot to delete the rest from yesterday. I'm so sorry. 1 second. I got so excited for the bot working. I forgot to delete it from yesterday. All right, let's try that again. Go on the main chat. Now try it again. Sorry. Everybody put it back in. Yes, it's still the same one. Everybody go again. Sorry. Go again on predictions. That's my bad, guys. That's why it wasn't working for some of you. Let's go again. All right. That being said, while you guys are doing that, sorry about that. If you want something specific analyzed today, especially with this pullback, we're going to analyze all the majors. Give it to me. I'll throw it on the Pepe wheel. Y'all know the deal. Pepe's here to pick what we like to look at. That being said, if Pepe's on point today, he'll hit at least majority of the symbols. Yesterday, he failed miserably, and it was bad. So let's go ahead and get this going. Feroz wants Worldcoin. We'll start with that. We didn't do that yesterday. We did it the day before. I call it wild, but there you go. Worldcoin. Froze, I got you, bro. Near from Sortic. Tia from Fam. Let's do Tia. Maybe look at Tia in a day or two. Oh, the pen's working today, even though it's still dead. Hut 8 from Alex. Interesting. I haven't looked at Hut in a while. The stock. We can talk about Hut, though. I like it. It's a stock, baby. Based on crypto, too. What? I got to double check here. I got to watch out for a text, too, so be looking at my phone. Ninja Investor wants Pepe. Pepe, my friend, if you aren't in from the early stages, I would not recommend buying it. So we're not going to necessarily look at it. I will say altcoin season's coming around the corner, and so-called. Let me see. What did it go? Y'all been getting me into these meme coins a little bit, but early stages. I like the early stage opportunities. I can't discuss Pepe because it's at all-time highs, but again, around the corner, there's potential. It's already started. The big bull run. Okay. The big bull run for overall altcoins and some meme coins could happen here very soon. Muscle wants, I call it Pyth, but I recently learned that it's different. BNB. We looked at BNB slightly yesterday. This thing, insane. Yeah, yesterday's price action move. We're still looking for that 653 on BNB. Rose Skill SKL. For Curry. Combat. SKL. Yeah, let's do that one. I like it. SKL. Dude, what's up with my handwriting being a lot better today? I don't get it. What's up with that? CLV near. I know we went over near yesterday. Yo. Good Binance. Okay. Yo, yeah, we gotta look at near. I gotta get some Hoosier Daddies in there. Near on the board, guys. We have 4 more slots. Somebody give me probably another stock. Give me another stock. SEI from Dame. We didn't go over that yesterday. Let me give me a stock. I still not nice. Oil on TVC. Gold. Tesla, yeah, buddy. I was waiting for somebody to say it. We're gonna do Tesla. You guys know it's going for our price. Tesla's going for our first price. Tesla's going for our first price. All right, 2 more Fluky or whatever that guy's name, whatever the new meme coin is for the puppy. Fluky Inu. Is that even what it's called? I can't. There's no reason to look at this. This is a buy and hold situation. I need real trading assets if we're gonna analyze stuff. Real trading assets. Rose. I forgot. We haven't done Rose in a while. Rose is a good one. Meta over there. RKP. Zach said, hey, Pepe. Pepe said, hey, what's up, Zach? How you doing, Zach? How you doing, Zach? Let me look at Rose on Binance. Yeah, okay. I like it. We'll do Rose. We haven't done Rose in a minute. Rose. There you go. Rose. Do gold. I thought we went over this, guys. I thought we've been over this before. CAD. 1 inch. Lan, what are you trying to say there? You trying to say something? Now you're gonna do me like, don't do me like that. Cass from Zach. Zach wanted Cass. Sushi. Dude, sushi sounds good, man. Maybe we should do an IRL stream and I'll go eat sushi. Talk about some meme coins. Come on. FTM. Do love me some sushi though. Sush. Dude, some of these are holding up nicely. NMR. Seen that? For Rose, I already took one of yours, man. CAD from Sortic. I don't. Do I want to do CAD? Do I want to do CAD today? That's a tough one. Meta from Zach. Last slot. Somebody give me something that excites me. XRP maybe. It depends if it moved or if it's failing with the rest. Yeah, this hasn't moved since we talked about it. Yeah, sorry. BNB, we went over BNB yesterday. It is exciting. It is very exciting. Not much to talk about other than this thing hitting $653 is what we're looking for. Disney from Edward. 1-inch USD land. I'm going to look it up. I know it's a real thing, but what are you trying to say, buddy? Are you trying to say something? Yo, listen to me. What are you trying to say? Yeah, he's trying to tell me something. QQQ, Matic. 1-inch me. Matic. It's so, like, way down. Down bad. Sushi and noodles, Zach said. All right. Yo, Matic. Yeah, let's talk about Matic. Matic's one of my favorite. Y'all know me and my Matic. Oh, Link. No, screw Matic. Yeah, let's talk about Link. We haven't looked at Link like all week. We're looking at Link. Remember, if we do have more time, of course, if we have more time at the end of this, near the end of the stream, we will go over more assets for you guys that you throw in the chat. Okay, guys. Today, by the way, after this stream, going to be on what's it called again? We're gonna go straight to Paul Barron Network. We will be on the Paul Barron Network, so go check that out today. We'll be on that right after this. I think we're going to be doing live again. We did live last week. We're probably going to go live again. You peeps hop in there, and then if you join the Paul Barron live stream today, if it is live, jump in there. No, it's on YouTube. What should we do? Hodl gang, what should we do? Should you jump in there and just, okay, go in there and then just spam Hodl gang, and I'll know when I see you. Just spam Hodl gang in the Paul Barron live if it goes live. It's just Paul Barron on YouTube. So we'll be live on there later today. That being said, guys, I'm closing down Bitcoin predictions. If you put in your predictions in the main chat, you have a chance to win put 100 points added to your profile. That being said, top 10 viewers at the end of the week get a chance to win $100 on Monday. You have a 1 in 10 chance versus this Friday, though. If we hit 120 likes today, guys, if we hit 120 likes today, we are going to do a $300 giveaway tomorrow. So hit the like button right now. We got to hit 120 likes today, and we'll do a $300 giveaway tomorrow. Make sure you smash it. Everybody that's joining the stream on the vertical version, smash that like button. But again, $300 giveaway tomorrow. Make sure you come back. Make sure you come back and get it going. Zach, the link for some reason does not work on the vertical stream. But just type in Paul Barron on YouTube. His show is slow sometimes. Yeah, boy's going to be there. Yeah, PBN or whatever it's called. Yeah. Join that after this, man. If it's live again, I hope it is. It'll be fun. Bitcoin down to 58K, bro. What is this guy? Dude, the price right now is at 70, almost 71,000. All right, let's jump into charting, my friends. Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's get it. Let's go. 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 Hold on, I got to flip the music. Get us bumping over here. Hold on. All right, I need to get a new playlist soon. This one's kind of driving me nuts. But we're here, and we're ready. We're here and we're ready. Guys, hit the like button if you want to do a $300 giveaway tomorrow. Make sure you tune back in for a chance to win. You have to be a part of the main YouTube stream that is on the channel. Let's get going. Let me go live on Instagram because they are a little impatient on those intros. And, man, first off, we're going to start with Solana, guys, because we literally predicted this move on Solana. 58K, you wish. Yeah, me. Yeah, for sure. We literally predicted this move on Solana. Welcome back, everybody on Instagram. My name's Jacob. Welcome back to the Lux Saga live stream. Guys, if you were in the live stream yesterday, we told you watch for the 70K move, $173 move on Solana. It literally hit it. And guess what? We said 173.76 was our upside target. This puppy hit 174.61. I mean, you can't get better than that. It just so happens that the first bearish 4-hour candle is off the exact level that I talked about all day yesterday. I mean, why can't you get better? You can't get better than that. If we go to the weekly chart, this is why every single day I tell you how we plot these levels, okay? Weekly chart, we had significant open close highs lined up with a significant open close low, right? These are the targets we had. Here was a significant pivot point on the 137. We went up, we rejected it almost to a T. A week later, we break right through it. The next one, we go up, we say, hey, 173.76 is that target. That's pretty much the bottom. It actually was a little bit lower. The closing and open on these candles, this closure was at 172.93. This open was at 172.93. The exact same open and close price, of course. But that being said, this thing goes up and tags it literally perfectly, and you get your first bearish 4-hour candle off of that level. It's exactly why we stream every single day, so you're staying up to date. So if you were here, you should have known that we literally drilled that perfect price target. I know one of our Hodl gang members literally cashed out at 173. This thing hit 174.61. This guy literally hit the high, got almost the perfect price. All right. So absolute massive, massive trade if you got in that run and you cashed out at 173. Guys, one more time.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, I can't get better than that with Solana. That was probably the best target we've ever had on the stream. That being said, let's hop over to Bitcoin, because I know people are probably freaking out a little bit about Bitcoin making dips. Guys, we've talked about Bitcoin and it potentially consolidating before the halving. What's really nice about Bitcoin in the 4-hour right now is the fact that it just dipped on the oscillator back down below 50, okay? So good consolidation play, ready to move, right? Ready to potentially show us where that support is, okay? Ready to show us where that support is. That being said, let's hop to the daily. Let's take a look. Doesn't look so scary now, does it? Daily time frame, not really worried about it. We had this little gap kind of drilled out here, or drawn out here, because we, thought, if price were to retrace a bit, it could come down near the 60s. I don't necessarily think it's going to break below 60K before the halving. I don't think it would. But that being said, what do we look for next? We look for a significant high. Guess what? The last time it broke through and hit 70K on the nose almost, or pretty close, 69324, that was a clear resistance. That was pretty much the last time we had a significant red day. But that being said, we bounced right back, drove it right through nearly 74K. On Bitcoin right now, that's all I want to see. As if this thing fully retraces, I want to see a clean support off 68. 68 would be ideal. If for some reason it can't hold 68, we're thinking 65.5. Why 65.5? If I go to the weekly chart, I go back all the way to 2021 where we had that all-time high run. You can see a very significant pivot with a open close high, like we talked about a trillion times on stream, and we just showed you on Solana why we target those levels. But right there, 65.5 would be looking for potential bouncing opportunity if it were to retrace. That being said, if it doesn't retrace, we have 3 days left. I really want to see Bitcoin close above the weekly high from last week of 70,200, okay? That would be the mega move we were looking for, okay? So, that being said, hopefully we can get that move. Let's go back to the daily here. Again, retrace to 68, that's fine. Then maybe we get a breakout. I mean, guys, look at the oscillator. Oscillator is super extended. You have bullish overflow literally about to take out the overall threshold as well. So I need this in my notification. Who's your daddy? Absolutely. Zach, that's awesome. But again, overflow still continuing to be a part of the oscillator. So that's good on the buying side. Huge buying pressure still in line. Remember, if we get 2 consecutive red days, then we can start talking bearish, right? But that being said, right now, we haven't had 2 consecutive red days until the last consolidation on that 52K mark when we took that trade off about 53 and then just sold off at 72, right? So massive move there, but we need 2 consecutive red days to start considering maybe the next consolidation period. I mean, the oscillator has been sitting very high for a while. It needs to reset again before it makes that next move. That being said, still 2024. No, I'm never going to short Bitcoin in this bull run. That being said, in 2024, still predicting that 100K mark based on the overall cycle. Looking really good, though. Looking very, very good. But, guys, yeah, make sure you hit that like button if you want to do a $300 giveaway tomorrow. Can't stress that enough. But let's go to that 4-hour mark, and then we're going to look at the screener here in just a second. 4 hours actually already trying to bounce off of this 69 level here from that previous BOS. That's the last BOS. The only thing I don't like is the fact that it did just break this higher low here with a closure under that. So we'll keep an eye on where this thing might want to come up, maybe reject Maybe you reject this previous resistance it had roughly off of 72, where the middle of this imbalance is sitting, aka you guys call it a fair value gap. Unless in 2 hours this thing fully recovers back to 73K, then that won't exist. But it doesn't seem like it might do that in 2 hours. It could probably shrink that down a bit. But again, nice little imbalance potentially sitting there for possibly a lower high. In this case, also maybe a 4-hour inverse, right? 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. But again, remember what we said, we have this little box here we talked about. 68K is what we're watching. If it does come down to 68K, we're watching that for a potential bounce. So it won't be necessarily a huge pullback unless something, were to happen in all markets to really pull it down. But that being said, Bitcoin super solid so far. Great retracements. We like to see retracements. Retracements are healthy. Retracements are very healthy in, bull runs. You need it. You need it to reset. People need to be able to either take profits or they need to, give opportunities for new buyers to come in. That's pretty much the whole spiel of the overall trading in the market, right? In any market. So potential new buyers could come in down to 68K, though they probably will. So we'll see that as it goes. Remember Ethereum yesterday. Let's go over to Ethereum now. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to check Bitcoin screeners really quickly. So our screeners on Bitcoin, look, we've said this before. Hold on, let me bring this over. We said this before. Remember, we want to see, we want to see the 1 hour and the 4 hour start flipping first. Obviously, that makes the most sense. You can notice the 4 hour on signals and overlays still strong trend strength of 85%. So nothing too big until we get full structure break. We did start to show a little bit of structure break, but a change of character didn't come into play because of this massive wick it had down to that 68 bounce that it had before. So off of that, that's why we're going to be watching 68K yet again. So again, bearish is flipping on the 1 hour, which is fine, but daily and weekly are still in extremely strong bullish state. So not really worried about that. Price action as well, still strong bullish from the 4 hour up to the weekly. You got to love it. Again, don't fight the trend. There's no reason to be shorting up here unless for some reason you're trying to day trade, which, I guess you could do it, but I'm not going to recommend it regardless. Always follow the trend regardless of what type of trading you're doing. But screener, on the oscillator as well, you can notice 4 hour and 1 hour also plotting strong bearish. Now, that's a good sign that's plotting this early because then that could, on the oscillator, it's always a little bit early indication of what's to come and possibly even showing us a potential reset on the oscillator, which goes in line with, the big move. Goes in line with the big move to potentially bounce and continue this mega trend. 1 second, guys. Sorry. But okay, sorry. I need to check one thing, guys. Give me one quick sec. Sorry, I told you I was looking out for a text, and I'm still looking out for it, but I gotta double check and make sure everything's good. And then we're gonna continue with Ethereum. Okay. All right, Ethereum. Next up, there's the screeners for you guys. Frank, if you want to check out your points, go to the main stream. Just click the YouTube channel. Go to the main YouTube channel. Click the stream there. Let me see. Did you close Bitcoin predictions? Did I? I didn't. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. People got in a little bit lucky there if they got in late. That's fine. We closed them. Thanks for mentioning that. But 30 minutes in, that's fine. We're still good. It has a lot of potential. It's sitting pretty much where it was. Oh, Vish, sorry, man. You barely missed the cut on that one. I have a look at the chat in a second. All right, ETH. Let's go to ETH. People will hate me now. Vish, so close, man. So close. It's all good. All right, guys. Quite interesting on Ethereum. Ethereum still broke down here, right? Did break that down. We did notice a potential, setup on our end on the 4 hour. There is a potential setup. Remember, actually, no, there's not, because this is already setting lower lows. So I would say no in that state, because it's setting lower highs as well. So not exactly, but this is a really good sign. This thing, look at this. Look at this move on ETH. This move on ETH is just a 5% move on the 4 hour. And look at how this thing nearly is fully extended already on the oscillator. It's a great sign for a retracement type move. We go to the daily on Ethereum though. Remember, we targeted the 3936 because why? Go to the weekly chart. We talk about this every day. Yet again, 2 significant open close highs that happened back in 2021. Huge moves off of those open close highs. So that being said, there you go. Weekly chart. Yet again, our target at 4K. We predicted some resistance.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, it's not even me that's Ether Solana's daddy. It's the freaking open close highs on the weekly. I mean, I can't explain to you guys how awesome and how important those are on a weekly time frame. It's just, that's why you always want to do top-down analysis, guys. Understand where everything is at on high time frames, dive into low time frames, and then make your trades accordingly. That's the one thing if you really want help with potentially upping your trading game in whatever state, if it's swing trading or day trading, always start in high time frames, identify which direction it's heading, and trade in that direction. Majority of people that are successful at trading do that. It's like the number one thing people do. You have to understand overall direction. That being said, right now, ETH, if it does close below this 3868 on the 4 hour, I'm going to target down here. This is a perfect price point to target right now, actually. 3785 or 3800. You could probably wick into that lower order block as well. But that'd be a great target point. So really watch that price, 3800. See if it does want to bounce. And you also have a 26% order block sitting there. Let's go to the daily again. Sorry about that. Notice the daily was extremely extended too. I mean, my goodness, what a pump we've had recently. There's no question about it. Like, I love the idea of stocks, crypto, everything only going up. Like, great idea, love it. I wish that would happen. But again, at some point, the only way to actually take your money out and cash in or even go higher is to sell a little bit, right? So it's just part of the whole process, guys. Don't freak out because it's down 3% today when we just ran. Let's look at it. When we just ran 87% on Ethereum, okay? It's like 3% is nothing. That's literally nothing. There's no point in being stressed about something dropping 3%. So, again, Ethereum, if it were to come down, we get a nice little reset on the oscillator. That'd be nice. It's honestly kind of hard to predict where it might go. Let's take a look at the weekly, and here you go. The next level we could see back for a bounce is, let's just talk about our previous 3,500 open close high that we talked about before. Clear pivot happened there back in 2022. So if this price does come down, watch for 35.25 to go on the daily here. What is that? What kind of retrace is that? It's probably pretty healthy. 10%, beautiful. 10%, pretty average correction type move for the continuation of a mega trend like we've been in. So Ethereum right there, 3,500 would be a great bounce if it actually were to reset at 3,500. Obviously, they just launched a new update yesterday, making fees much less. So really good sign for the growth of Ethereum over the next few years. So long as they're continuously making updates, similar to stocks, so long as companies are continuously making new movements within how they're going to make money or be more efficient or even just be more successful in the long run, like Ethereum cutting down fees to help with all the third-party stuff that goes on with NFTs and meme coins and swaps and whatever Web3 stuff is really going to help Ethereum grow over time. So really still targeting the 4,600 target up there. 4650, I had that marked off because it is the open close high. But again, if we get a 10% correction, that'd be fantastic. Be very healthy for Ethereum because this had a mega run. But Bitcoin and Ethereum have been on such a huge move that honestly it could maybe just retrace 5%, and then move. But gotta love it. Yeah, sort of ETH will go all-time high this year. I totally agree. We can totally see it. But yeah, guys. Where are we at? We're at 68 likes right now across both streams. Make sure you smash that like button. Guys, we have to hit 120 today if you want free money tomorrow. We're giving away $300 tomorrow if we hit 120 likes today. Make sure you smash it. Smash that like button. But Solana, guys, beautiful target. Couldn't have been any better than that. One more time.
Who's your daddy?
I mean, you can't get better than that, to be honest. You just can't. We predicted the perfect price target. Now, let's move to the NASDAQ. Let's go to the actual leading contract. Remember, guys, tomorrow. Here you go. Is quad witching. I should have pulled up the dates. quad witching dates. So it's gonna be some volatility into tomorrow. Probably a reason why today, guys. A reason why today, March 15th there, which is also my daughter's birthday. So very excited. My daughter turns 2 tomorrow. We got a whole thing planned. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But I will still be streaming. But that's probably all I'm doing tomorrow. That being said, though, March 15th, quad witching. Y'all know the drill. Again, that's probably why we have a little bit of selling off happening today. I think we did also have a report today. I have to go back and check. But that being said, I mean, we're pretty much holding up right now. Remember, 18K is what we said. Thanks, Vish. Quad wedging, it's just pretty much the contract's got to flip. So future contracts on the NASDAQ, right? If I go to the NQ, see how you have ones expiring in March, June, September, December. So the quarterly contract, all volume moves to June at the end of at the 15th. So, or by the 15th. So they can move over whenever they want, but it's pretty much happens then. So watch that right now. Remember what we talked about. 18K was an interesting mark on the NASDAQ to really full on see if this thing wanted to continue this mega trend. Again, I'm not really going to be looking for a downside move first till we break 17,800 on the NASDAQ. But below that, honestly, if we're going to talk about actually correcting, we need to see 17,375 break. From here to there, I'm actually curious. That's only 3%, right? So if we were actually to get a 10% correction, page, it's going to have to come down to 16,500, you know? So again, if it were to come down to 17,39, we can talk about maybe a bearish state, but there's no reason until it actually breaks that bullish structure. So still holding in bullish structure today, even though it's at 18K. Nothing too crazy to go and worry about. Let's look at the March contract here as well as it's coming down. Again, on the ES, we talked about, you know, this level here, 5,100. Really want to see it continue to hold over 5,100. Overall, guys, I mean, we're pretty much bullish on all signals and overlays and the price action. Actually, I need to just pull up SPY for this instead. Sorry. This is not going to fully give me the full-on calculation. Because you can see here, because it doesn't have all the data. With all the data in line with SPY, you can see strong bullish across the ETF here, all time frames 1 hour through the weekly, still pretty much strong bullish on the weekly and daily, and then 4 hour and 1 hour is bullish on price action itself on SPY. So again, for SPY, you know, if this thing wants to continue to hold up over 510, it could even come down to 509, that area there, 509 probably be good. Then I'm still definitely bullish. ES in general though, you probably, I mean, this gapped up. This is not the lead, it's just the quad witching issue. But yeah, I would say if this thing breaks below 50.60, like we talked about before, which is that previous high, really, if it breaks below 50.60, then we can start considering maybe a retest down to 5K and really talk about it. But for now, it's still in that mega trend. So like any slight retracements like this is like, it's like good for watching for potential longs again to break new highs. Okay, so definitely a very nice opportunity to potentially continue that massive trend that we've been in. Let's jump over to the euro. Or no. What am I doing? Let's go to gold. Gold. All right, so this is quite interesting. Somebody came in the stream yesterday. And said, hey, I'm shorting gold. And he was off, I think, 2171, roughly. Now, if you recall, we talked about this potentially finding a little bit of rejection below 180. We said, you know, if this actually gives us a turning point and also rejects off 180, you can maybe go retest 158, 160, 2160 again.
Who's your daddy?
Absolutely drilled that exact move. It happened according to how you would want it, right? Beautiful lower high structure. This is what we talked about when we look for a lower high. We did so already, man. Man, Dennis missed out. We'll go back though. Trust me. We'll look at Solana again. Jacob, for real, where can I find Who's Your Daddy? It's just a sound effect, man. Just search it. You probably find it. But guys, you know, if you were to look for a lower high properly, you can see here off this higher low, you got a lower high rejection. trading 101, price action 101, lower high rejection. Or we said, you know, if you were to be short, you want to probably have those stops above 190. There's those lower high rejection there, and then targeting the previous open close low. In my opinion, that's what I always go for at 2160. So beautiful, beautiful setup, even with this turning point as well, which is quite insane. Could have technically as a trade taken that, but overall, if this thing were to break this low, definitely targeting down here at 2132. Nothing on the weekly really to talk about. I mean, look at the weekly chart. It's not really anything to stress about. OG trading gold, yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's always a good one to look at and trade. But remember what we said on the daily, guys. We're looking for the ultimate long entry on gold for the continuation, and that was from our Fibonacci. Now, that's if it even retraces, right? We also do have our setup here as well that finally happened. What do you guys see? You see what we like: lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low. You have an oscillator break right here, broke this structure, right? So if I actually get a full retracement back to this structure point, it comes down here, wants to bounce right off this level here at 65. Then, whoa, hold on, guys. Hold on. Yo, hold on. I've been waiting for this one move. One sec. Yo. Let's go. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, but again, if this were to happen, remember, this lines up beautifully with a previous high, right? That 50% retracement lines up with a beautiful previous high. When that happens, my friends, when you see that kind of Fibonacci pull there from the last breakout move, from the last lower low to its breakout high, that right there is one of the best Fibonacci setups you can see. So really, if you get that retracement, 2100, I probably will end up buying a nice swing on either like long-term options or potentially just some futures contracts to swing. So definitely watching the 2100 here on gold for a longer-term play off of this big breakout move, because it has set up very nicely to take it possibly into 2200, maybe 2300. So really watch that on the daily. We have some times. We'll be looking over it on stream, and that's why you tune in every single day to the live stream at 1 Eastern, because here you go, Big Dennis. When you tune in every single day, you get price targets like on Solana where we said 173.76, okay? You tuned in yesterday. I said yesterday, watch overnight for a potential run to 173.76. Today, it literally explodes, goes up, and hits 174.61.
Who's your daddy?
I can't make it up. It's just perfect. It can't be any better than that. There you go, Big Dennis. And then Zach loves that Who's Your Daddy. So once again, I can't get over how insane that was. All right, Euro. Let's go to the Euro. Euro coming off the order block. You win. Your daddy. God dang it. Technically, I am a daddy. That is true. Frank said, please, the display is not full. Make the chart not so clear. Yo, Frank, do me a favor. Click on the YouTube channel and go to the full stream. You are in the wrong stream, buddy. I'm sorry. I have the message pinned to full stream on YouTube channel. You're in the wrong stream. There's 2 streams right now. You're in the wrong one. Go to the big one. All right. Guys, somebody go guide him. Go to the vertical stream and guide the man. All right, let's go. That being said, right now, Euro, goodness gracious. Euro's coming back down, right? It's starting to show us if it truly wants to be a part of this trend. Again, you know, obviously the Forex side does move in waves. They don't trade like crypto where they just hit these massive bull runs. They can sometimes, but anything against the US dollar, usually not. You guys seen the CAD JPY. I mean, you guys just showed me this. This thing's been in a mega trend for a while. There's some other ones with the yen. But again, anything against the US dollar, usually. There's probably a few that are, I'm curious now, on the yen and the yeah. I mean, this is a pretty mega downtrend. But yeah, yet again, it's like a lot of times it tends to move in interesting waves. All right, cool. But yeah, again, here, kind of a double top situation in a way. You got open, close, highs almost lining up with each other exactly. So on this right now, on this retracement, I mean, we can talk about a little bit of a fib pull, but there's not much here. You could really do a Fibonacci on this. I don't really like a Fibonacci there. What I would really discuss is, we said it before, 108.5. I want to see if this thing can actually bounce off 108.5. You could start with 108.7 to 108.5. Let's go to the 4 hour. Again, you did get a change of character. So if you were to actually trade a 4 hour move here, which is quite interesting, actually. Dude, yo, this is good. Look at this. This was a potential short opportunity. This trend broke like here. If I would have saw it, it's a weird. I wish it wouldn't have fully pulled out that high, but yet again, you have a level here that broke. This here, you could have taken a short with our normal trade opportunity. Trade setup off of that, I would have targeted, here, and then I would target the top of that order block. So it would have played off. Actually, you can also, guys, for those of you that have watched, the strategy that I always talk about, you don't necessarily it doesn't necessarily have to be a turning point. It can totally be a slope break. So here's your trend slope break. If it comes and it shows a rejection pretty much below it, which had happened here, which was like right at it, it still can count. It's just a different way of looking at it. It's very similar, but even with the bearish money flow lined up too, absolutely insane. But the euro right now, really want to go see if it can hold up over 8.6 or even 8.5. You can notice the amount of highs here that are sitting there. Definitely going to be some consolidation there for sure. We'll see if it wants to bounce or not. But we just went over gold. We went over Bitcoin. Avalanche yet again. Almost made the full break. That would have been awesome. But let me see. We're about to go over the board here too. Let me look at Solana. We got new people joining too, guys. Guys, if you were in the stream yesterday, we literally called out Solana hitting 173 last night, and it hit it to a T. So make sure you're in the mainstream and you're here every day at 1 Eastern. Give you some of the best flipping moves of all time. We've been killing it recently. That being said, Bitcoin bouncing back. We're trying to see it hold up over 68K. That's what we're really watching because it previously bounced there pretty nicely. And then ETH, one sec, ETH yet again here is a quite interesting one. We think if healthy retracement on ETH could totally be 3,500. We don't fully think it would really go down there, not yet. Maybe it needs to consolidate a bit before it makes that move. But overall, the 4 hour oscillator has reset very nicely. So we're going to see on the daily here how much it takes to go down. But even down to 3,500, which was a previous open close high, like we said on Ethereum, is a very nice price point to discuss a trend continuation. I mean, this trend has been so insane with no breather. So it's finally taking its breather. But guys, let's get to the board. Everybody say, what's up, Pepe? How you doing, Pepe? What's up, cuz? All right, Pepe's going to pick our first one. These were all from you guys in the chat. If you came in early, you get to throw up a ticker symbol, and then Pepe chooses it for us, and we go to analyze it. First up is Rose. All right. And the Oasis is officially being built, guys. The Oasis Network. I mean, all I can think of is Ready Player One every time I look at this one. Just absolutely insane. Now, Rose, my friends. Let's go to the weekly here. Let's pull up it on Binance. Binance probably, they probably have it tethered too. Let's see tether. Get a better price to talk about. All right, on Binance, right? What do we always target? You guys know the drill. We always target open, close, highs, and lows. In this case right now, I mean, you could have, if you were in a trade off 10, you could have essentially right here off this massive pivot here, 16.4 would have been a target definitely to that upside if you're off 10 there for that breakout move. That's a very significant open, close, low there. Obviously hit it, but didn't have any problems after the week after, which is good. Next up is this pivot point. We have a beautiful pivot sitting here at 21,376. So if this thing, I would like some rose. If this thing actually comes up to this level, definitely probably going to see some resistance. I mean, we've talked about this every single day, and we just showed you Solana. We did the exact same thing. We took a weekly pivot off of a previous open close high, or I think it was open close. Yeah, open close high or low, it doesn't matter. Here and there, both going to be significant price targets. But here, lovely open close support there. lined up beautifully on a weekly chart. That would be my next target. But what am I looking for right now as the markets are, somewhat resetting a bit today? I would be looking for a continuous structure hold. Right now we got a BOS sitting right here at 15, almost on the money there, literally on the money. So 15 right now. Watch that BOS hold. You do have a little bit of room, though, to play with. So 15 would be my first bounce and watch. I would all the way down to this open close high sitting right there, roughly at 13.7. So essentially, if that does come back here, that's a very, very nice spot for a bouncing opportunity. You can see it has treated it before. I will say, though, here on the daily, it's quite interesting because it did on that Tuesday volatility we had with Bitcoin when it tried to hit 70K. The whole altcoin, every market related to crypto had a little bit of volatility. So did bounce back nicely, but it'd be a pretty nice and proper retracement. I'm kind of curious off of this previous higher low, where would that 50% retracement line up? And it does. It lines up beautifully with that previous high, which is a very nice Fibonacci setup. When you see a fib line up like this, like we said earlier, where the 50% retracement lines up close to a previous significant high, it's usually a very nice extension that it made, a very nice breakout move that it made. It was very healthy. So the price action here extremely healthy on Rose right now. So really would like to see if 15 can bounce. If that can't, then that's okay. But you have a little bit early stage. Let's go to the 4-hour here and talk a bit, because the 4-hour right now is inside an order block. So it might not even come down to 15, right? This is off some pretty crazy price action over here. Not something that I'm going to fully say is going to bounce. I would like to see that 15 more so than I would it bouncing here. But if it does, this price would be the price to talk about. You can see right here, this low here created that order block. It was 15.905. So 16 cents right now, bouncing already. If I actually want to consider bullish setup here, you're going to have to be very patient. It's going to have to break up over 17, show me some consolidation, and then make the breakout. The oscillator is going to have to make that full reset and then give me some higher low formation after extending on the downside there. So a lot of potentials for sure on Rose. But right now, if it does come back to 15, that's going to be a lot healthier than it bouncing fully right here. Robert said, are you going to make some money right now or just explain what's going on? If I could legally trade live, I would, but I can't. So, yeah, you'll see us take, we'll talk about all these setups and trading opportunities every single day. And we take them, when they present themselves, but there's no trade setup right now. So I'm not going to take anything just because we're live streaming. So, again, you tune in to get the best price targets in the entire YouTube. Like we said, 173.76 yesterday on Solana. Absolutely drilled that price. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with it. Man said Firestar Salmon said fake. All right, man. You don't have to watch the stream. You don't have to tune in. But if you want some insane price targets that we've been drilling, then you hit that sub button, my friend. Otherwise, get out of here. But that being said, guys, we're giving away $300 tomorrow. So at least hit the like button before you leave. And then if you actually want to win $300 or win $100, tune in tomorrow, because you got a free chance to win. So not too shabby. Let's move over to the next one. Pepe, what you got for me? Pepe's in the chat. My Hodl gang. Let's go, baby. Pepe's in the chat. Do you think it's worth to buy Solana as of now? Pepe's not on it today. Whatever. As of now, I buy Solana every week, by the way. I've been buying Bitcoin and Solana. Or Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana every week. Let's go to Tia. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, I buy it every week. And then just been doing that since about 2016, 2017. Ever since the big first craze. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Tia in the house. Let's see it. Oh, didn't know you can't do it live. Robert, if I could, I totally would, but this isn't like my personal account, so I technically can't. So if it was my personal account, we'd totally do it. But you'll definitely see some paper trades that we take. We definitely take them when there's setups, but there's not any setups right now. Everything to gain, my friend. All right, guys, we are at 88 likes. We need to hit 120 likes, And we're going to do that $300 giveaway tomorrow. Make sure you tune in to find out how to enter. But let's continue with Tia here. Let me see here. Binance. Tia, I think, is new across all markets, right? Kraken. Yeah, it looks like it. Bitfinex. Yep. Okay. Let's do Binance, though. All right. Now, daily chart right now. Mega consolidation. We've discussed this, before. What do we do when we see consolidation? Well, we pull up our volume profile to really target what levels are actually significant. In this case, you already know the lows, and obviously, people can say, hey, this one's significant, this one's significant. But if, you have a volume profile, you can fully dive into where price has actually found true rejection. You can see right now, it is, holding up, rejecting 18. Right, so with this rejecting 18 right now, that's what we're going to talk about. I want to see this thing break and fully hold and close over $18 for considering the next breakout, or it needs to break down below 15.27. But notice the overall trend here. This could actually, on the oscillator, is setting lower lows on the oscillator, or lower highs on the oscillator, and lower lows, of course. But it seems like it's about to be exhausted on the downside. So if we get a higher low here and a break, I would look for a nice little setup that we normally take. And it would be essentially move this out and then probably bounce right off of 18. And then we're going to be targeting, a new all-time high. So TIA right now, though, if you were to take like a weekly indication, 1940 would be that price point. Interesting little price action we're getting at this moment. But bouncing off of 15 is good. But you saw the daily there. That's pretty much what I would watch for is the breakout of that 18 level or below the 15, whatever it was there. You can just go back on stream and see. But Lovely has been treating structure very well. You can see here the amount of times it's wicked down off of previous resistance. So structure's been treated very well in this case. So seems like the consolidation might be waiting for the next potential move. We'll see here very soon. Does HNT depend on Solana? Depend on Sol on the market? Well, HNT does trade on the Solana network now. They just merged over. Yeah, so it has some correlation for sure. But HNT is a good, that's one of my favorite longer moves based on what they're actually doing with their network. But I mean, man, mobile guys, anybody been in mobile, absolute massive move in mobile. Gotta love it. I always hear traders say, watch to see if it holds or rejects. What time frame usually does this refer to? I find that price will hold until it doesn't or reject, then 5 minutes later break. So, Ducard, that's why I use the oscillator, okay? So, essentially, here, what was it? Which one did we just look at? Is it gold? I guess I got let me just pull up Matic. Let me explain this to him real quick. So, that's why oscillators can really help, especially our oscillator matrix. Because people are like, break and hold. Yeah, that could be anything, right? It could be anything. In this case, the oscillator is what really, really helps me in identifying an actual trend reversal. So, here you're setting lower highs, right? Letting lower highs, lower lows when this thing broke down. Oscillator was also copying the price action, right? This oscillator ended up breaking on Matic right here. But then look, this broke here. When we say break and hold, right? It ends up breaking structure right here on this, somewhat of a previous lower high at 80. So let's just say, I probably would have said, let's break 80. So it did break 80 here. But overall, if I want to confirm that this thing is potentially a structure breaking reversal opportunity, then what I can see is I can jump to the oscillator. What I look for is a structure break and then hold or turning point, which confirms that it happened off of a previous structure. So that where that X happened there, let me remove the drawings. Where this X happened here, it broke. This is the structure point it broke on the oscillator, right? Right on that point there, that lower high that we said. It looks like this one, like there. When that broke there, so long as we get the next turning point above that, that is considered a confirmed break and hold, right? You have a confirmed high or low in this case too. So the overall confirmation happened, sure, right at the change of character 83, but I was fully confident once that turning point occurred versus me just guessing that, oh, this is gonna be a higher low, right? So that there with the turning point, that gives me, you know, an A, B scenario, or, you know, a, you know, yes or no scenario rather than just assumptions. So the oscillator is giving you that yes, that's a go, and then you know, we had a beautiful trade on this before. For those of you that want to see it, we've talked about it a billion times, but you can see our overall trade entries and exits. We discussed that a while back. So we do take trades when setups occur. This occurred on the daily time frame, and that's usually what we look for. Setups on a daily or 4 hour, nothing more past that. So yeah, that's probably the fastest way to explain that. Let me spin the wheel though and continue. Oscillator is very good. Finding something that's going to give you that full on confirmation is pretty key here. Yo, come on. Don't do it. Hut. All right. Hut. All right. Hut is a stock correlated with crypto. It is a crypto stock. They do a lot of mining. But guys, right now, okay, right now we are at 100 likes. We need 20 more likes, and tomorrow we will give away 200. We'll give away $300. Okay. Can I analyze hex? Zwift. Save what you want to go over for near the end of the stream. It looks like we will have time. We will have time after we go over everything on the wheel here. Sorry, I forgot you guys don't see the wheel every time. So at the beginning of the stream, we the Pepe wheel, as we call it. His name's Pepe. Everybody can throw in their suggestions, and then we add them to the wheel, and then he picks what we go over next. And then after that is done, if you have more time, we go over some more. So right now, let's look at HUD 8. Talk about it. Why don't skeletons fight each other? What? Yeah. What is this chat? All right. Okay. HUD 8. Let's chat. Let's talk about it. Now, you know, this is a stock, so first off, let's look at their finances. This is the one reason why HUD 8's probably down. It literally had a net margin of negative 161%. In 2020, it had a positive net margin. So, you know, this 2023 should be pretty bullish. It kind of sucks when a company, you know, obviously this is cycle-based too. So like HUD 8, you know, it's going to be way more profitable, right? When they're a part of a bull run in the market. So this year, 2023, when we get that next earnings report coming up in, what is it? In 14 days, we might see a nice spike on it because obviously we just had a mega run. So let's look at the quarterlies. As you can see, the quarterlies, quarter 1, 2023, 570% margin. You can see when crypto's doing really well, they pop off, make a lot of money. Then they lost 12, lost 40. Goodness gracious. They made 80, but the previous quarter in 2022, they lost 137 million, made 80 back. So they're still definitely in the red for like literally 20. Well, 2023 they're not. So 80, they lost 12, and they lost 40. So they're still in the green. They're still in the black. Okay, going into the final quarter. This next quarter should report very well. So it's actually probably not a bad play to just assume that because of the big crypto run at the end of the year, they would probably have a really strong fourth quarter. But again, we don't necessarily full on understand what's going on. Over there, they could have bought way too many miners or something and lost a lot of money because of that. Now they're just making that return. But do they even mine anymore? I don't know. Do they? I'm assuming they were a mining company, right? I don't really buy. I just buy crypto. Bitcoin miner. The fact that it says operates at Bitcoin miner that focuses on mining is like probably. Okay, this guy's just coming in with jokes. All right, but again, it's all gonna be based on the crypto. You know, it's failed. You know, they weren't profitable, and now because of that quarter, like I just said, they'll probably end up hitting pretty good. So we'll see there. You got that report in 14 days, but I mean, let's take a look at value. Is this good value? Absolutely. HUD 8, good value. I think we talked about this around $8. It's probably a better off play. I mean, maybe for the long run. You can see in 21 when we had that mega bull run, it moved. I don't know if they have options on HUD 8, but it could be, you know, your odds of this thing actually possibly gapping up could be really good because of the crazy year we might have here. But we do have the halving coming up, which also affects these mining companies. So, I mean, we're just going to see what the earnings are. So, I mean, right now, though, good value. I would say below double figures. Below $10, great value. That being said, we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens come the next earnings. I don't know if this is necessarily a long-term play. I would trust my money more so in Bitcoin than HUT right now, to be honest. So Bitcoin it is over HUT for sure. Energy prices too high. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. There's a lot more outside factors with these companies, other than like, you know, MicroStrategy where they just buy Bitcoin and hold it and they just go up in an insane value, right? They're actually buying it versus trying to mine it, which they have to have a lot more outside factors. Next up, Pepe, what you got for me, baby? What you got? Worldcoin is what I call it, but we're gonna go with World. Who's your daddy? I am waiting for near. Did it hit? Worldcoin, aka I call it Wildcoin because that's a way cooler name. Let's go to Binance. Yeah, why'd I put these? Why'd I put these up? I was talking about the previous highs and stuff. Worldcoin, where you at? I'm gonna make sure. I just did Bybit, but not the pet. Yeah, let's do Binance. Let's do Tether. Tether on Binance. Then boom. Okay. Cool. Well, y'all know the ordeal. Guess what we wanted last week? I have 2 streams, my friend. Yes. Do I use leverage to trade? No. Can you analyze Hex? We talked about that. This guy said, I'm asking because I've always managed to make myself small difference between initial investment, but don't know if leverage is worth it, potentially losing all money. Don't leverage. I wouldn't recommend it unless you know how to trade or like understand how leverage is properly used. I'm for real. Yes, another live stream. Click the YouTube page. Go to the main channel. Go to the main stream. You get a widescreen stream rather than a vertical. We'll take suggestions later. We should be looking at Link. We're gonna go over Link. Don't worry. Okay, Worldcoin again. We talked last week. I'm pretty sure we looked at it. That's why this line's here. We want to see that weekly candle close over that week high there, and it did. The high was 945. This close here up there was 955. So we closed on that weekly above that previous one there at 945. So really nice to see. Continuing into this week, gotta love it. That being said, you know, it did top out, hit a high of 1057. So seeing that at 1057 roughly, interesting price point. Let's go to the daily here. This thing, there you go, finding clean support over that last week high there on the daily, which is a good sign. So essentially, you know, as long as this imbalance holds, it could even come back down here to like $8. I mean, I would give it at least down to like $8. If it were to wick that, if it closes at $8, would not like it, but we can wick that. That's fine. But daily closures, continue to see if they close over 9.45. Still upside target would be that open close daily high of 11.685 for a take profit, you know, and then holding the rest through a new high. So again, 945, watch for the hold there. Oscillator literally hit for us. Yo, kind of broke. Yeah, it did. Broke there. Kind of. Yeah, it did. Broke here, came back down, retested with bullish money flow pop. Had a nice pop and go. That's awesome. Yeah, 945 though. Watch for the hold, then targeting 1667. And then after that, it's kind of really hard to predict, you know, where in my head. But take it $1 at a time. Take it $1 at a time. All right, guys, we are at 110 likes. We need 10 more likes on the both YouTube live streams combined for a chance at $300 giveaway tomorrow. Okay, 3 people will have a chance to win tomorrow, and then if you're a top 10 viewer of this week, of course you get a chance as well on Monday. Get a chance as well on Monday to be a winner. Come on, Pepe. Come on, Pepe. Give me. Nope. Yo, this thing, like, it doesn't matter the speed. I can do like half speed or full speed. It's like gravity takes over. Okay. I'm going to give it a little slowing there. I'm going to do a big aggressive spin and then a slowing. Dude, that's it. That's the money move. That's the money move, Tesla. Let's go. aggressive spin, and then I give it a little taparoonie, and then boom. Great job, Pepe. Great job, Pepe. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Tesla.
Who's your dad? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
I'm just going to annoy all the people that don't want to be here out of here. Okay, so if you've been on stream for a while, and you've traded Tesla with us, guys, we literally called the 160s. We called the low 160s. We called 160 on the dot. What is it at right now? 161. It hit a low 160, 168. We've literally called this at 200 to go to 161. We actually called this. We called this when it broke out at 200. We said if it's not gonna fill this gap, it's gonna go hit 160. So guys, I don't know, what I need to do to like help you understand that there's a big reason why you should tune into the stream every day, other than now this is yet again another symbol that we talked about for the beautiful price target that it hit. But I mean, can't get better than that, my friends. Cannot get better than that. Yo, we're about to talk about AMD too. I took a short on AMD yesterday, and we're hitting 4 hour. I wanted to try something. Our strategy formed on a 4 hour. Is that bullish divergence on the oscillator? It's weird. It's kind of glitching, I think. There's no turning point that form. I think it tried to do it, but yeah, it's trying. Okay. 4 hour though, daily. Looks like some of you forgot to hit that like button, he said. Okay, so, why do we say, Tesla to 160? Well, Tesla had an absolute dookie year. They were completely flat, absolutely no growth. After growing from 2019 to 2022, they freaking killed it year after year. Then they just go flat. Elon's still involved, but like not as involved as he's been. He's said some interesting things about Tesla. Obviously, it's still his baby, but overall, the man's all about space these days. But that being said, it's like we gotta wait for next earnings and before we fully understand where this company might be going. But again, we literally said 160. Like, it's at 162 today. It hit 161. So congrats to those of you that actually shorted Tesla in the 200s. Like, hopefully, like, send me a box of cookies or something. But that being said, again, we saw this lower order block. The top of that order block is what, 160.63. So again, when it gets to the 160, when it gets down here sub 160 or even 160, definitely going to start waiting for consolidation, considering potential buying on like an IRA, long-term style. Maybe even buy some like leap contracts for this on Tesla. But again, this is definitely would be a long-term play nonetheless. But I mean, we talked about it. It pretty much hit exactly what we were looking for. Can't get better than that, guys. Weekly charts going into that order block now down there and absolutely destroyed it. Yeah, I saw that last night about Elon talking about Doge coins for payment. I don't think Doge had some volatility off of it and then kind of just caked its pants. Yo, my AMD trade right now is at 50%. Hold on, let's go over to that. All right, let me show you. So I've been looking between whether or not we need to take for like actual trades on stocks, we need to watch like with extra data, which usually I say extra data, but so far took a trade on AMD, took an AMD short on the 4 hour for an overnight swing, overnight hold, pretty quick trade. Because of our strategy, it's sitting at 42% right now. But why do we take a short on AMD? It literally set up on the 4 hour. Now I wouldn't full on recommend if you were gonna go long term, if you're going long term swing, not like an overnight type deal, definitely would not recommend. But again, what do we see that set up here? Like, everything lined up very nicely in my opinion. Broke that structure here, broke that lower high or higher low there, broke it, came up yesterday at close on this candle here created that turning point below that structure. It also is below that 50% level, and then also below this structure break as well. So very aggressive sellers came into that side. I'm still targeting down here off these highs around 184. We'll see if it hits. But a lot of times, you know me, I say don't fight the trend. But like if this is, you know, if I see a clear setup of our normal strategy on like a 4 hour, remember what we said, even with like gold and stuff, on a 4 hour, like those short-term trades, absolutely you can take them if you see them. But you have to be on top of it. I don't necessarily like to be on top of, like, I like to take trades and hold them for like sometimes a month or more. But like when I saw this, it's like, you know, it's worth taking a small, like I only put in like $300 on it just to see. Ended up playing off very nicely. So we'll see. We'll continue to try it, see how it goes. But overall, very, very nice. Let's see. What did he say? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, you guys are talking about something else. But yeah, so right now I'm just targeting these previous highs right now, 184, 183. Almost 50%. But yeah. When did that go up like that? Hold on. Oh, I see. But looking for that continuation. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and set an alert right here. See if that breaks 185. If that happens, then we'll definitely fully close. Okay. Let's jump over to Tesla again. If you guys weren't on the stream yesterday or haven't been in the stream at all, we were calling Tesla to 160 up here on the 200s. Made the move. Now it's roughly about to nail into that order, this downside order block we've been looking at once it fully loads. There you go. So we have this downside order block we're targeting right now at the top at 160. Been looking at it since then. Guys, this is also a grade A bear flag. If you've ever seen one, higher lows and higher highs, and then broke on this day. And then continued from there. So great trade if we're in that or we're in the stream the past few weeks and you saw us talk about it. Other than that, guys, tomorrow, make sure, let's see, we're at 120 likes, guys. Let's go, baby. Tomorrow, we're doing a $300 giveaway on stream, okay? We're doing a $300 giveaway on stream tomorrow. Make sure you tune in at 1 Eastern. You join the main stream. If you're in the vertical stream, that is not the main stream. In order to be a part of... in order to be a part of the giveaway, you have to be in the widescreen stream. So make sure you hit the sub button as well. That's the only way you can enter. And then just go to the main YouTube channel, Luxalgo there, and then you'll see the other stream. Make sure you join that tomorrow to be a part of that giveaway, or join it now if you want the full experience of what the stream is. But that being said, let's keep going, guys. Next up is, let's see, Pepe is going to pick our next one. You guys put in your suggestions early on with our boy Pepe, and we're going to try our new trick again. Fast spin. I'm going to die it down a bit. Let's see. Did that work? I gave it a little link. Yo, Edwards called it, bro. Edwards called that one. Who said link? Oh, it was almost there. Yeah, let's go over the link. Heck yeah. What a hit. What a hit. All right, link. Next up. Guys, Pepe's in the chat, man. Pepe's in the chat. What a move. What a move. Hopefully AMD hits that. AMD, man, it's cranking now. We're up 50% on that one. All right, so remember, Link, we're still targeting on Link 26. Still targeting 26 on Link. The daily's still in some good bullish structure. The oscillator actually set up quite nicely. Love that. I kind of wish on the daily this thing, you notice here, this almost had our setup. Right here, it broke. Oh, right here, it broke our structure. Almost had our setup. And let me take this off for my verts. Almost had our setup there. Broke right here. Came back down. I would have wanted to see a turning point off of that. Would have been really nice. Would have been somewhere right here. And then we would have traded 26. But overall, great moves. 26. Why are we targeting 26? Well, it's the bottom of this daily order block. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the weekly order block sitting up there. Right now, we're inside a bearish imbalance, a.k.a. an FVG. But this happened back in January of 2022. So when you see this happen that far back, a lot of the times those orders might not be sitting there anymore. A lot of people, I would recommend if you're trading fair value gaps, look to see it retrace to that imbalance area quite quickly, okay? You want to see that retracement pretty quickly before you consider a big trade like this right here, right? Because this weekly candle is sitting here, You got to retrace last week into that, and it bounced right off of it. That's probably because there's buy orders left over, actually left over. When it's up here, there could be some sell orders left over from people that may be identifying this imbalance there, but a lot of times it probably has gone away. So 120 or 26 still in mind. Let's go to the daily again. Today's pretty nice, actually. This is actually green today, which is great. So I would really want to see, is there any procedure to participate in the giveaway? Jack, tomorrow you just join the stream and you enter for the giveaway. If you want 2 extra entries on the giveaway, you can just join the Hodl gang. You hit the join button on the main YouTube channel, or you hit join next to the Lux Algo name there on YouTube. You can get 2 extra entries by joining the Hodl gang. It's literally just $1. You can see all the members with their custom emotes and badges and green name there. All have locked in 2 extra entries on every single Friday giveaway. Okay, yeah, last week we had one member win last week. One Hodl gang member win last week, which is lit, so it's cool to see it's working. But again, $26 on Link is what we're looking for. Guess what? It's already holding up, which is nice today. Over this change of characters, holding within that price range. Today, I would want to see it close over yesterday's high of 20.96. Had a little problem up there at 21. Let's dive to the 4-hour. The oscillator looks very good on the daily, to be honest. Notice the money flow flipped. You had a nice bounce. You get some consolidation. I want to see this actual breakout and then move. But again, Bitcoin's kind of just settling off at 71K right now. Definitely want to see where that's going to head into the evening. But overall, could see a little bit of resetting on the on all these coins right now, which would be good. Be really healthy to see some resets. But also on the 4-hour, we've been just consolidating overall on price here. We had that crazy Tuesday volatility with Bitcoin, but this thing's been consolidating pretty aggressively. And what do we do when we see consolidation? When we pull up a volume profile, let's bring it back to when we entered this range here, roughly right here. And look at it. So it's still above that high value range, which is really good. It's above the high of the value range, which is awesome. The POC is sitting high too, around $20. We did discuss that if this thing just holds up above 18, we're still very bullish on it. Oscillator sitting nicely. It did flip on the bearish side, but it is above the 50 level, which is good. That's a bullish sign. But with this being above the high of that value range, that's pretty much key. So let's really watch to see if this wants to hold over 20.70. Let's see another bullish turning point occur to set us up. But again, 26 still that upside target on Link, looking really good, especially above that value range. Let's hope it doesn't go back into it. So really watch that, looking solid. Let's keep going, baby. Soul breaking out. Yes, sir. We literally, yesterday, if you were on the live stream, we said watch 173 overnight. It hit it exactly. You can see that line there. It comes from a weekly open, close, high, and low combination. Exactly why we always talk about these high time frame levels and why you need to target them. So overall, look for that, and we'll go from there. But, okay. Let's move on to the next one with the Pepe wheel. All right. You guys, at the beginning of the stream, you put in what you want it to be analyzed at the beginning of the stream. That's why I got to be here early, and we threw it up on the board. We have about an hour 25, so it looks like we are going to have time to go over more, so be ready. I can answer questions there. Zestify, it's all over. I'm looking at multiple chats here. Is this algo for Indian options and future? It's for any market that's on TradingView, so pretty much everything. What to do if you want to learn how to trade as a total beginner. Guys, if you're in the vertical stream right now through YouTube Shorts, we have a main stream as well on the channel. Make sure you click the YouTube channel and go to the other stream if you want to see like the full format of the stream. The vertical is there just to chat with you guys and people that are going through the shorts. If I was a beginner and wanted to learn how to trade as a total beginner, I would start off for 1 month, do some paper trading. For a single month, do some paper trading. After you paper trade for a little bit, just continue to watch the charts every day. It's a repetition thing, okay? It's all about repetition. Repetition is everything with anything, right? So continuously watch the charts, get into the groove of trading for about a month on a paper trading account, then maybe dive in to possibly doing a prop firm if you want. If you want to do some futures trading or Forex trading, prop firms are very easy. Gives you a little bit of that risk feeling, but eventually you do need to start trading real money if you want to be a real trader, because that's where you really start to test your trading skills, because there's another factor involved in that step. There's emotion, which is the biggest thing. Zestify said it can work for any thing that's on TradingView. So Forex, crypto, futures, across any Pepe, what? Across any currency, any market, you name it, you can use it. All right. SEI, Dame, almost with the what's it called? Bitcoin crashing again, Jacob. Guys. Yeah, I'm going to get pissed. 3% is not a crash on Bitcoin. 3% is not a crash on Bitcoin, especially when it's just ran 150%, okay? It is not a crash, okay? Goodness gracious. I know, man. I know you're joking, but seriously. Yes, it is. Manjo, it's suitable for any market, my friend. Verma. Suitable for any market. All right, SEI, where we at? What we doing? How you feeling? All right, daily chart. Daily chart here. We got about 30 minutes left, guys. Once this board's done, we'll take more suggestions and go from there. Now, on the daily here, we did end up breaking that previous high, but we bounced back over it. Right now, I want to see this continuously hold over 83. Honestly, I'm going to give you 80. Be real safe there. Actually, I guess you could take this high to this high there. So anywhere above this as low as 78. I wouldn't go past 78. If it goes past 78, it's probably going to continue to be bearish structure. Bear with me one sec. Okay. It's probably going to be bearish structure in play. So, watch 78 for a hold. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly, similar situation. I mean, honestly, I just want to see if this thing can close above last week's open. It's still in play for the bull side. Last week's open was 82.075. Should have probably pulled up the... let me do SEI, USDT. Sorry, Tether gives us better price points, but similar. All right, so there you go. Same thing. 78 right there, 78.46. Let's go to the weekly. But yes, again, here, if this thing closes above last week's open, that's okay. I would honestly, in 3 days, want this thing to actually close over last week's close at the very, very, very least to be much more bullish, which would be 86.70. Okay, so we really need to see that. Otherwise, watch for it to hold up over that 78 from the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is in more of a bearish state, I will say, but you have been ranging. So the range is here. I am curious about a volume profile here. Let's see it. These lows here roughly broke up here. Okay, so there you go. You were above that value range. It was finding some clean support there, but right now it's trying to bounce off it right now. So 82 is a price point definitely to watch. If I were to pull this back though, let's see here. Let's pull it back to this current range and see where that's sitting. And then bam, there you go. 82 yet again, sitting right at that low. So 82 seems pretty significant. See if it wants to actually bounce off of that. That's also within that box we drew from these previous highs on a daily time frame. So really focusing on that. If it breaks 78, definitely going to be bearish. Maybe back down to the 60s or even this open close low at 72. Or yeah, open close low at 72. So we'll really be watching that level as well. So SEI still new, of course. Long-term stance looks okay. He said, any new machine learning indicator you're working on or going to in the future? Chris, have you seen any of the ones we have? Go to our website, click library, and then you'll see machine learning indicators. We have a bunch of free ones, a bunch of free machine learning indicators if you're interested in something like that, as well as our premium ones. We have a few machine learning ones as well. But go check that out. Okay. Cool. SEI targets. Come on, Pepe. What you doing, buddy? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, just go to the website, click library. Yo, Vip, my boy. Welcome to the Hodl gang, my friend. Vip just claimed 2 extra entries in tomorrow's $300 giveaway because he joined the Hodl gang. It's literally $1. You get 2 extra entries in the $300 giveaway. Pretty awesome. But guess what? He also gets 2 extra entries every single week to the $300 giveaway. So last week somebody did win from the Hodl gang, and this week there's probably gonna be another one. I'm waiting for the week where it's all Hodl gang members. But welcome, my friend. Appreciate you. Properly 90. Weekly open close high there, 96 is good. Daily though, yeah. Bottom of the order block there sitting at 90. If it's the long side, I just don't like it long right now. I want to see this. It needs to give me more bullish setup. Is this ABT investing? Bro, what? What do you mean ABT investing? Well, this is Lux Algo, bro. We Lux Algo up in this bit. Come on, Pepe. Yo, Pepe with the pith, the Pyth, whatever you guys call it. Pepe makes the decisions over here. He's the one that's selecting the next coin. Once we get through these, we have more time, which looks like we're going to. We'll take more suggestions and answer some questions. That being said, let's move over to Pyth, and Peth. Whatever you guys want to call it. All right. Yeah, it needs better structures. How do you join? Jockey, yeah, where's Jockey been? Jockey, you click the join button next to the YouTube name. If you're on mobile, which I know some of you are on mobile, I think you can join via the, you just go to the channel. Now I'm curious. You got me curious. Let me check here. Yo. Let me switch to my other account. For my mobile peeps. Oh, wait. I just saw it. Where's my stream? There it is. Let's see it. Yeah. Let me go to the YouTube main page. Interesting. Can you not join on mobile? Yo, that's weird. I guess you can't. YouTube, get your ish together. You have to be on a desktop, I guess. YouTube, get your ish together. How do you unjoin? Jockey, you're not even in it. Come on, man. Sherelle, can you answer my question, please? Do you think there will be some type of dip/crash before we go up? I've been saving my capital for that, hoping I'm not waiting for something that won't come. I mean, we've already had the 3% dip today. We were saying maybe a small consolidated period down to, within the 60s on Bitcoin, which is fine. And then ETH, like as low as 3,500. We don't think it's going to go much slower than that. So right now, you're already starting to see. Again, though, this is exactly why for people looking. Jockey. This is. I don't have. Oh, here. Do we have her? Just send me your email when. Okay. You need it. This is why I literally buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana every week, right? So when I buy the majors, right? Buy the majors every week, you can get really, really good entries throughout over time. But I've been doing it for a long time, so yeah, it's just one of those things, I mean, but again, the history is going to continue to repeat itself until we see some core changes, and then all of the Bitcoin is mined. Once all the Bitcoin's mined, it's going to be quite interesting to see how it trades, to be honest. But here we go. Pyth. Let's get it. Let's go. Is there a difference in the perk packs? Yeah, eventually. Yeah, eventually there will be there. TY Malone, there will be. You're gonna, for one, you get to say that you're related to the wheel himself. But then at some very soon, when the members start getting more significant, only you, if you're Pepe's sibling, only you get priority symbol analysis. So you will get picked over everybody else for what you want to go over. But okay, you'll get guaranteed a spot, and then once that fills up, there'll be more stuff we'll talk about. Okay, and we can potentially add more entries to the giveaway too. All right, 83 right now. I got the BOS there from that previous high on. I'm gonna say Pyth at this point. That's what I've always been calling it, but I know it's something different. I just can't remember it. Why did I go 5 minute daily? Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour is in kind of its last stance here. Okay, last stance on the 4 hour right now. We have this whole gap of the wick high here to talk about. We definitely want to see if this thing wants to bounce. It's off of right now decent little support, right? So we definitely want to see if this thing wants to bounce back off of this and continue off 83, 82. If it does, right now though, definitely bearish. You can see the structure. There's actually a potential downside trade with our setup here, because look what happened. The overall slope did break there, but this spot right here, if you get a turning point to the downside right there like this, and it breaks down and shows rejection off of here, I will probably be taking a short trade down to 70 on this. So we'll see what it ends up doing. It does have a potential setup on that 4 hour, but again, remember guys, 4 hours very, very low time frame. I mean, it is still a high time frame and on it, you know, for a day or two, but it can only last a few days if you actually take a trade on the 4 hour, because it can adjust quickly. Yo, Emerald, welcome to the Hodl gang, my friend. Appreciate you. Guy joined for $1 and he gets 2 extra entries on every $300 Friday giveaway. Props to you, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, Emerald. Appreciate it. And gets the 2 extra entries on $300 giveaway every single Friday. He gets those entries as long as he tunes into the stream and enters. But welcome, man. Appreciate you. And let's continue, my friends. But again, yeah, here, just watch for this bounce off 83.85, and then weekly time frame, I would really want to see this close over last week's high of 84.88. That'd be really nice. Could continue to the next few days. Let me go to the 1 hour here. I don't go to the 1 hour much. Yeah, you can see it's just off of this lows here. So 80, you know, you could maybe say 80, but I would just talk about 82, 83 here. This is kind of its last resort before it sets up bear structure. So we'll see if it wants to hold it or not. It's lining up on all time frames roughly at this price. One second. I finally got that text I've been waiting for. Give me 1 second. Bitcoin, what's it at right now? Guys, predictions. Yo, Red, joining us, Pepe's sibling. Let's go. Give me 1 second, Red. And I got you. 1 second. Red, you're awesome, man. Joining as Pepe's sibling. Pepe officially has another sibling, man. He's super excited. Look how excited he got. Yo, Red joined, and now he's got another sibling. He got so excited there. Okay. Sorry, Red. Give me 1 second, my friend. Had to, I gotta pay up. I gotta pay up. I gotta pay up. I gotta pay my fees. 1 sec. Nice. All right, we're good to go. Sorry, guys. All right, let's get going. How many siblings he? It's a he, Zach. Come on. Yo, okay, Red. Welcome, my friend. Red just locked in 2 extra entries on this Friday's $300 giveaway. And he gets 2 extra entries every single giveaway, every single Friday, so long as he's a Hodl Gang member. But he's actually Pepe's sibling, which means that in a little, and honestly, pretty soon, he will, no matter what, get priority pick on the wheel. We'll put whatever symbol he wants to go over on the wheel because he is Pepe's sibling. But he's also can say that he's related to the wheel itself. And he's got another sibling in the bag. That being said, Red, welcome, Red. Thank you for joining the Hodl Gang. Appreciate you. Let's keep going, my friends. That was our analysis on Pyth, whatever you want to call it. And, dude, Pepe honestly on point today. Guys, probably excited because Red just adopted him. Or I guess not adopted him, but became a sibling. But let's see. Oh, almost. One more time. If he doesn't hit this time, it's okay. We'll let him pass. We'll let him pass. Yeah, he didn't hit it. All right, we gave you a chance, man. All right, he's gonna disappear for a second. All right, Dame, should we do it? Should we do the next one? How many siblings you got now? I think he's got like 5 or 6. I have to look. Should we do near? Should we do? Let's do SKL first. We'll save near for last. Best for last. Near, literally, dude. We got some fun. We got some fun coming. Oh yeah, and, of course, yeah. Red gets the emojis and badges. I can't wait to see our first 2 month. Can't wait to see our first 2 monther. It's gonna be lit. All right, weekly. guys. Okay, here we go. When the siren alarms, you know why. Again, for the billionth time. Bitcoin, it will drop to, we're looking at 4,800 or 48K bounce. Yeah, if it does drop to 48K. Why did it potentially reject? I can't. I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna give myself a second here. Barra said, "I think you guys are stressing him out." Yo, okay. I don't know how many times I have to show this to you guys to for everybody to get it through their head. But here it is again. When you have two lined up here, definitely significant level, right? But always take the lower one, or always take the lower one in this case, because obviously we talked about the potential resistance that could happen. If we were to mark off actually the second one here, I bet you this one actually got hit too. But let's see, 1137 roughly. Yeah, it did, blew right through it. But again, we have literally we have the exact same open close weekly level. This is why top-down analysis is key. If you are failing as a trader, if you're absolutely failing as a trader, try starting on a weekly time frame, go down to the daily, then the 4-hour, get your generalized analysis in, understand direction and what's happening, and then take your trade. I promise you, if it doesn't boost your trading skills by at least 10 to 20%, it will at least get you in line to potentially adapt to being a swing trader versus a day trader, or being a day trader versus a swing trader. I promise you, every single successful trader looks at high time frames, discovers their overall, analysis or their overall direction, and then takes trades based on that. It's 100% the best way. If you say it was because of the order block, I will lose my mind. I've mastered trading view, he said. But guys, 1111. I mean, that's pretty cool. One's what? Isn't that a lucky number? 11's a lucky number. Lucky number 11, 11. We need one more one, right? It's 1111. That's what it was. But I mean, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Can't get better than this. But I will say on the daily here now, we have a little bit of zoning to talk about. As you can see, this perfectly bounced within the zone. We always look for the open close high there all the way up to the wick to see if it would bounce anywhere on that or below that or near that. And it does. After 2 times, it hits that open close high level there, as you can see. But yeah, in this case right now, it bouncing off 10, beautiful. That's awesome. I would want to see this thing continue to hold off 10. I really like the money flow here on the bottom. Looks really nice. It just created another turning point. It's in a nice bullish trend. It did kind of struggle back as it came back down to where this had that turning point, but very nice reset. Okay, it's a very nice reset in this case. Would really, really, really like to see this thing bounce from here and stay above 10 and then continue for that breakout. So really looks very, very good here for a potential continuation, but we'll see. It's gonna have to hold the 10 weekly time frame. I would really want it to close back up to where this last week opened. So that price here where it's lined up 11.11 would be great. 11.1, 11.10 or whatever would be a very good price point for this thing to close at. It actually closed at, or it opened at 12.42. No, sorry, 11.15. This one closed at 11.15 as well. Forgot. Yeah, it's 24/7. So yeah, right there, 11.15. I just want to see this week close there, and I would like that nice little bounce back from last week's retracement. So nice SKL moves here. Let's hop over. Prepare your ears. Prepare your ears. Hold on until I can find the chart. Oh man. mean, I just... Yeah, I think we do this every day at this point. I think we just do it. I think we do this every day at this point. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Near, I just, like, we're, sorry, one sec. Oh, okay. We just 850, man. 850. Why? Okay, let's go back. People that are new here, let's go back. I mean, significant level, right? Significant level happened. Most recent one, it moved off it, right? When you see these clean pivots, always smart to open, close highs or lows. Remember, we had one down here at 730. We're always going to be targeting those. 730. Blew through that. Next one was at 849. Always going to be targets. That was such a beautiful hit there. It hit it on the dot. This does look very, very good. So since that did hit, you know, there's several. I mean, this thing moved back and forth a lot. Your next significant pivot is definitely up at 1686. I mean, near just looks overall very good from where it's been. Next significant pivot's here. There is a tiny one here. This is where now, like, we fully consider, you know, we can consider a majority of these 100% as potential resistance takers, but these here with very small weekly moves, like this was only 3 weeks. This one here was literally 3 weeks as well, and it bounced back. But notice here, this thing on this retracement was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was over a few months for that move to happen. This here had a massive move off of that level. So you could consider these. I mean, these are great price targets along the way. 1188 would be that next one up from that previous high there. I mean, you could even say here, like along the way, these are all good prices. It's a weekly time frame. So these CPs along the way, 10, 11, 13, all good spots. Overall, the most significant, though, is going to be up here at 816. 1680 something. But guys, I mean, I can't explain this any better, especially if you're taking trades. Jump to those weekly time frames, really identify those clean pivot points, and just go from there. Okay, Bitcoin under 70k, guys. Remember 68k, watching that 68k. What a less looks like it's gonna hit today. Interesting. So 68k, looking for that pullback for sure. I haven't looked. Hold on. Yo, let me see AMD. I'm waiting for AMD to break our target there. 85. Yeah, break below 85. I'll probably end up closing this trade today, to be honest. We're up 52%. Usually we cap out at usually we take profits at 30%, but 52%. This thing looked a lot better. Okay. Sol, same thing, rejected that high. Next up, or that was the last one, it was near. All right, guys, we have 10 minutes left, okay? 10 minutes left, guys. If there's anything specific you want to go over, throw it in the chat. We'll go over it. Hodl Gang members have priority. Anybody that has questions in the vertical stream, Zwift wanted Hex. We'll make sure to go over Hex. He stayed in. I'm going to give him his priority. He stayed for the whole stream. I appreciate that, my man. Okay. Yo. All right. Okay, this is here's the one issue about this, by the way. We appreciate you, man. Hit the sub button if you can. That'd be awesome. We'd love to see you in here tomorrow for a chance to win $100. The only thing I will suggest about this is a newer pair, right? So it's on BitGet, it's on MEX, but that's great. It's a great sign. It's on both of these. It's also on Bybit. Looks like no, that's HTX. So I'm assuming this is it, right? So it is a newer coin. I would keep an eye on holdings. You can look at holdings from people. See if people are still holding this, if it's going to continue to move forward. I'm not going to fully look into the project right now, but I might later. But definitely, just be careful, like always. Make sure the project's worth holding. But let's look at the price action. Let's see. BitGet has 33 million 30-day average. Yeah, this thing sadly went crazy. And then MEX has 37 million. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Not a huge fan of this dump. Hex USD. Yeah, okay. So there is definitely a reason why this thing is dumping today. I have no idea, to be honest. Definitely from 1 cent down to yikes. That's crazy. Man, this weekly candle, if you want to say saving grace, you need to see it close up over this low, which is 2.9 there, 3 really. I would want to see this weekly close back up there. This doesn't look very good for anything besides that. See if we can get back over 3. Yeah, this thing's rough. Yeah, that 3 level there, this is tough, man. I wouldn't necessarily be trading this. If you're holding at the bottom or something like right now, you bought down here or something, maybe you could get like an overnight trade, but I wouldn't recommend this too much. Para Cards, appreciate your time and your stream. Glad I found you. Awesome work. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what the Hodl Gang said. Yeah, just be careful. See if that weekly wants to close over that 3 mark. Teo, mover. Pharaoh wants mover. My Tesla going to hell. Dude, if you were on stream, we talked about Tesla 160. Predictions are near perfect. Yeah, we've been killing it, honestly, recently. Let's do FET there for Wardo. Did we go over FET earlier? I can't remember. Was that on the... I don't think it was. No, we went over it yesterday. This thing's holding up. We're going to go over FET right now. Guys, if you're just now tuning into the stream, you want anything specific, we have about 7 minutes left in the stream. We can go over it. We'll go over XRP next for low nut. FET. We'll go back and forth. I think Jacob has a time machine. I wish, man. That'd be nice. We've been killing it, though. FET right now, holding up nicely. Look at the candles. Look at the candle bodies here. When you see candle bodies getting smaller and smaller, it means momentum slowing to one side. FET here, lovely retracement on that. Today on the daily, let's just see if it'll close over yesterday's open, which was 2.67. Could be a really nice continuation into tomorrow. 4 hour here, starting to break structure. That looks good. FET 4 hours starting to break structure. Gotta love it. That did. So it's getting close. I think we talked about this yesterday, actually. So watch to see if it breaks above 275. I think that's roughly what we said. Open close there here as well. So this breaks out above 277, 275 level, and it bounces. I'll probably look for a potential opportunity. This has a potential as well to break into one of our trades. So this thing breaks out, okay? Breaks this structure point here on the oscillator, and it comes back, sets a turning point there. I'd probably be trading this off 275-ish. You'll see me take a trade on the 4 hour, then target like $3, 3.08. I'll be looking at more trade setups now that we finally had a day that we had a reset, but let's really look at that for a bounce and go there on FET for the 4 hour. Daily, though, love those bodies slowing. Would want to see the daily candle there close over yesterday's open of 2.67. So really watch that. XRP up next for low nut in the vertical stream on YouTube. If you want to check out the full stream, just click the YouTube or click the Lux Algo text or icon on that vertical on the YouTube shorts there. You're in, and you can see on our main channel we have another stream that's the main stream with the horizontal format widescreen. All right, XRP did hit our price target. If you guys were here with us this past week, we fully discussed that our $70 or 70 cent level was our first TP. It's been a TP for a while. Let me go to Bitstamp because I know they have extended there. But you can see, there you go. There's our lines. Our first TP was sitting right here on the daily. You can see the daily open close high here. Significant open close high was 71.53. Hit it perfectly. Rejected. Dude, can't get any better than that. Almost hit the next one, though. Almost hit the next one. Had that weekly open close high. This thing almost wicked it. This was the one time, actually, it hasn't fully hit it perfectly. See, this closure was 74.785 there. The open was same. Guess what the high of this was, though? Was 74.490. It was like that close. Yet again, a great opportunity. When you saw the 74, I'm an even number guy, so I would have actually cashed out at 74. Some people like to do exact price points, but another great reason why you always target those open close highs with daily. Don't do this to me now. Daily's looking good right now. Okay, so where does XRP go next? What's really nice about Ripple right now is that you do have a breaker block enabled, but you also have a breaker block with an FVG, aka imbalance there. You can see this little blue that little, this little box there, it just automatically puts FEGs on your chart. So in this case, that's a significant one because I have it filtered out to be only significant FEGs with the price action concepts indicator. But right here, the only thing I don't fully like is this thing didn't fully break. So like the fib pole isn't the best. You can see the 382, the top of the golden pocket is lining up with that FEG, which is okay. But the FEG lining up with the previous high and it's a breaker, all great signs to see if there's going to be any bounces off of this level. So the level I'm watching right now would be 64. If you get a nice bounce off 64, look to target through that 74 level yet again. But nice little retracement right now. Oscillator looks good on the daily. This thing could actually potentially make a move here soon. Looks really good on the 4 hour as well. Already retreating that previous high after a mega pump. So watch for that setup potentially and go from there. Looks really good. Also a breaker trying to bounce here too. We just went over XRP here for you guys. So next up, ARB from Dame. So let me check here. Sorry, Dame. I would definitely want to go over ARB. Okay, we got 2 people asking for ARB. So Dame and some other guy in the other chat. We got you. Are you all on ARB? Okay, perfect. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's talk about it. Let me go to USDT. We got about 3 minutes here. This will probably be our last one, guys. Remember, we go live every single day at 1 Eastern tomorrow. Tomorrow's live stream is a major one. We're giving away $300 on tomorrow's live stream. If you like the indicators that I've used today, we might have a discount code as well, but tune in tomorrow to find out about that if we have a discount code. We're giving away $300 on the live stream tomorrow. Make sure you tune into the YouTube live stream. You tune into the other one, the main one on the YouTube channel right now. If you're in the vertical live stream, you are not in the mainstream, but we appreciate all of you. After ARB, maybe go over one other one, but I do have to get over to another live stream here in a minute. This is the price action concepts indicator and the oscillator matrix indicator you're seeing right now. Clearly, ARB respected structure beautifully. Let me see here. Yeah, we're a little early on data on that one. But respected structure beautifully, went up and created more wicks on those highs. Let's go to the daily. Daily in a decent amount of consolidation. So you guys know the deal. If I see consolidation, I want to see what the volume profile is telling me. Right now, obviously rejected that previous value high. So I want to get over that value high of 210, really 210. Or if it breaks down below 174, go for that. But right now, it's still in bullish structure. It is creating nice swing points, but it is in a little bit of a range. So I would want to see a higher low get formed. Give me a trend state here, something very soon. It would have to bounce here, roughly $2. If it does bounce off there, then I would consider a nice breakout move, maybe through 226. But even that hit, open, close, high on the daily, boom, nailed it again. But again, so long as it's staying within this range and remains to have bullish structure, it's back and forth. It looks like. Then I still like it, but I would want to see a nice higher low be set before we move. All right, let's continue. Chart for DPay, please. What about near? We just went over near, Rich, and you're in the mainstream, so you can probably go back on the stream and check it out. Near hit our target beautifully. ARB looking okay. It's just consolidating. But let's see here. 2 hour mark. 1 second. We got to take Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of the stream. If you tune in every day on the stream, you have a chance to win a $300 if you're, or you have a chance to win $100 if you're a top 10 viewer. And you have a 1 in 10 chance. Top 10 viewers on every Monday have a 1 in 10 chance of winning. The price was set 71,209. Right now, we should be less. Less was almost. Yeah, it was less, but barely. It was less, but barely. So great job if you put in less. Congrats. Les is our winner today. You get 100 points added to your profile if you put in less. If you're a top 10 viewer after tomorrow, you get entered into a separate giveaway on Monday for a chance to win $100. But if you are just a normal viewer and you tune into the live stream tomorrow, you also have a chance to win $100. Make sure you tune into the main stream. If you're a Hodl Gang member, you get 2 extra entries as well. Make sure to hit that join button next to the Lux Algo name or on the main channel. But can someone explain to me what I'm looking at? You're looking at the Bitcoin chart right now. But yeah, Bitcoin less for the win. It was not nearly. It was a 1K difference. Yeah, you're right. You're correct. It's still pretty close in Bitcoin terms. Odd USD in weeks time, where can it reach? So let's look at that real quick, and then we're going to call it a stream, guys. Make sure to tune in every day at 1 Eastern. Right now, it's probably a different time frame. Make sure you understand what 1 Eastern is, because here we just had daylight savings, so it could be a little different for you. Odd right now, Odd USD, first off, you're going to want to make sure this thing wants to hold up on the structure break. So it did just have that change of character, did take out that previous lower high. It's going to have to hold 65.6 here. Okay, as long as it holds over 65.638 roughly, you're going to look good. Pretty much the low of this daily candle on the 7th. So the low of that was 65.608. So watch to see if it wants to continue off of that level. So if it can bounce off that, looking really good for the continuation. And then yet again, looking for upside targets right now would honestly be 68, but I would see 66.7 and then 68.316. So looking really good. All right, guys. I think that's what we're gonna call it. Weekly time frame though, higher low looks really nicely. Next, yeah, 68 would be that target. 68.1 there, looks really good. All right, guys. All right. So that being said, I'm about to go live, I'm pretty sure, on the Paul Barron Network. So go check out that YouTube channel. We'll be over there in just a sec going over these again. If it's not live, it'll just be a video. So make sure to go check out their YouTube for the video too. I'll let you know. You'll see in a sec. That being said, I appreciate you all tuning in. Tomorrow we're giving away $300 on the main stream. The main stream is the horizontal stream, okay? So widescreen stream. It's on the main YouTube channel. Make sure you tune in to that tomorrow in order to enter. If you're new here, make sure to hit the sub button. If you want 2 extra entries for the giveaway, make sure you join the Hodl gang. You hit the join button on the main YouTube channel. If you're on Instagram, we appreciate you guys tuning in with us, but you have to be here tomorrow at 1 Eastern on the YouTube widescreen stream in order to enter the giveaway. We're going to be giving away $300 and $100 to 3 winners, so you have 3 chances to win. And then our top 10 viewers also on Monday have a 1 in 10 chance of winning as well. But guys, yeah, remember, if you if it is a stream, you join, just type in Hodl gang and spam Hodl gang. if you end up joining that and it's a stream, all right? So we'll see you in there if it ends up being a stream. I don't fully know just yet. We did a stream last week. But guys, yeah, if you're new, join, follow the Twitter. We do daily analysis all day long. Also join the free Discord. Just search, look at AMD hitting my price target. Let's go. My AMD trade now up. Was it up? My AMD trade up 65%. Let's go. I'm gonna sell this thing. They'll let me. All right. But yeah, make sure to join the Discord. It's absolutely free. Just search Lux Algo Discord on Google. You should see it. Or just discord.gg/Lux. And it's absolutely free. If you do try out our indicators, you can get them risk-free for 30 days. Just sign up at luxalgo.com. And tomorrow we might have a discount code for you guys to tune into the stream for that as well. Besides that, we do go live in the YouTube stream, or sorry, in the Discord every day as well, going more over the indicators. That's not me. That is our community manager as well. Man, AMD 184 now. Massive moves. But yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. Good luck in the giveaway tomorrow. 1 Eastern here. Make sure you search what is 1 Eastern in my time zone, because we just had daylight savings and you know when that is. But we do stream for 2 hours like normal. So as long as you tune in roughly around 1 Eastern, you should be good. But that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on Paul Barron if we're live. And man, Hodl gang strong, baby. We've been absolutely killing these price targets. Watch for the 68K bounce on Bitcoin. Hopefully we can get consolidation and holding over that and move to that 100K price target this year. Let's go, baby.
Who's your daddy?
Hodl gang's in the chat. Who's your daddy? Pepe's in the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Who's your daddy?